My name is Sunday Bada. Are you a beginner in using Excel or you have not used Excel before? Come closer, let me teach you how to use Excel for simple data analysis. This is part 3 of my Excel video for beginners. If you have not watched part 1 and part 2 of my video for beginners, kindly check below this video. You will see a link that will take you to part 1 and part 2 of this video. We have 5 topics to treat under this video. The first one is called Go Seek. Go Seek. Let's begin. Now you prepare this report to your boss for the what you budgeted for next year 2027. You budgeted that you are going to sell 100 Samsung phones at the range of 550,000. Total sales is what? 55 million naira. It means that 100 times 55 555,000 naira. That's 55 million naira. And your boss now say that no, this thing is below my expectation, that I believe we can sell more than this. Assuming if we sell 82.5 million naira, how many quantity are we going to sell? How many Samsung phone are we going to sell to make up the 82.82 million 500,000 if you want to sell 82 million 500,000 naira? Now, instead of telling your boss that I will get back to you, you can quickly work it out here. There is a feature under the Excel that you can use under the what if analysis. Now, goes to the data. When you go to the data, under the data, you will see what if analysis. Let me zoom it out so that you can see it. You see, what if analysis. Click here and click. Now, the first question it will ask is that set cell. You put your cell which is under D3, 55 million naira, because we want to change it to what value? To this value. Let me zoom it out. So what value we want to change it to? We want to change it that your boss believe that we can sell 82.5 million naira, 82,500,000, 82,500,000. Now, by changing what? We want to change the quantity. This quantity 100, because we believe that we can sell more than that, so that this one, by the time you click OK, it will calculate the number of quantity that we can sell to meet up with 82.5 million naira. Click OK. Perfect. Now it has calculated it. It means that we can sell 150 phone at the rate of 550,000 naira. We are going to get 82,500,000 naira. Or you can calculate it manually to confirm your answer. 150 multiplied by 550,000 is going to give you what? 82.2 million naira. That's how we use Go Seek. Now the next topic we are going to treat, it is called grouping. Now, if you look at this simple statement, if you are not an accountant, it means that this is the total revenue, 61.1 million naira. Revenue from phone, revenue from phone accessory. It means that the total of these two, 52.6 and 8.5 million naira. That's the total revenue. And other expenses that we spend, you need to import the phone from the overseas, which means the total of cost of goods that you sold is 25.6 million naira. Depreciation 3.5, wages 7.6. And all the total expenses is what? 40.5 million naira. The total of these expenses is 40.5 million naira. When we minus it from the 61 revenue, it's going to give us net profit of 20.5 million naira. Your boss may not be interested in all this story. He wanted to see the summary of what you prepare. Now, if you want to group it, that's where the grouping will come in. Let me bring myself down here so that we can see clearly. Under the data, you will see it. Now, if you want to group this side, you will highlight everything like this. Pick these two, and come to the group under here. Let me zoom out. Under here, you will see group. Click group and click on the group. When you see it, you see that it has grouped it here. If you want to minus it, just click this minus. It will collapse it. Therefore, the total revenue is what? 61.1 without story. The second one, we can do the same thing for the expenses as well. Just highlight everything like this. When you highlight everything, come to the group here and group it. Click on the group. Now it has grouped it. Just click on this minus to collapse it. Fine, perfect. You see that this is summary exactly of what we are explaining since. Your boss wanted to see the total revenue that you have prepared that we make. What is our total expenses? 40.5 million. What exactly do we make as net profit? Is 20.5 million naira. This is how to do what? To group your data. And if you want to explain to see the breakdown of this revenue, you can click on this plus sign. It will give you the revenue from the phone and revenue from the accessories. Now, if you want to see the breakdown for the total expenses as well, you can click on this plus. It will show you. If you don't want the grouping, you can ungroup this. If you want to ungroup it, just highlight it back and come to the top here. You see the ungroup here, click on the ungroup here and click on it. Therefore, it has what? It has removed it. There's no grouping there again. Remain these total expenses. Highlight the total expenses as well. And then go back to the ungroup and click on the ungroup. It will remove the group away. See, this is the way it is before we started. Now, if you want to group it, you know what to do. Just highlight where you want to group together and click on the group. Go under the data, you will see it there, grouping and ungroup. The next topic we are going to treat is VLOOKUP and XLOOKUP function. The two perform the same function, they perform the same thing, just that the XLOOKUP can perform VLOOKUP and HLOOKUP function. Now let's begin. Before we start, I want us to do drop down list for this employee ID. All the employee ID, I want them to be showing here. Now let me align these two together. Let's go to under data and let's come to data validation. Click on data validation, click on the list and press is equal to, go and select all the employee ID here. How do you select? Control Shift arrow down. It will select everything and click OK. When you click OK, now we have what? We have drop down. All the employee ID will show here. Now the next thing we are going to do, let's first pick the first one here. The same thing with XLOOKUP. Let's perform the two functions together. They will give us the same result. Anyway, now first press is equal to. When you press is equal to, type VLOOKUP. Press tab. That's it. The first question the VLOOKUP will ask you that, what is your lookup value? What exactly are you looking for? Okay, I'm looking for this my son, which is my son ID, which is 101001. Now click on it. When you click on it, press comma. The next question VLOOKUP will ask you, what is your table array? Table, it asks us for table. Table, VLOOKUP is asking us for the table. Table mean range of data, like this that we have here. Now, when you want to pick it, it means that it's a map that, okay, if I want to look for your boy, which is employee ID is 101001, show me the map where I will search so that I can find him there. Is he in Ikeja or is he in K2 or Ikorodu? Now we are going to do what? Highlight the table. This table, the first thing, hold down Control Shift arrow to the right, arrow down. Now we have selected all the table, range of the data. Click comma. The next question it will ask us, it will ask us for the column number index. Column index number. Column index number. Now, the first thing that we are going to add is, we are looking for what? We are looking for the first name of this my son employee ID, which is first name we are looking for. Under which column can we see first name? A is column 1, B is column 2, which is first name. Therefore, is where? Under 2. Make sure you open this bracket, this symbol bracket. It can give you two results at the same time. You know, we are looking for the first name and the joining date. Therefore, we can use this symbol like a bracket to bring out the command. Now, 2, the first name is what? Under which column? Is under column B, which is 2. This is 1. Your employee ID, VLOOKUP, you must start from employee ID. It must start from, if you want to search, You will first search the first column to search for your employee ID you are looking for, which is 101001, followed by 12, which is 2, first name. That's where you will see the first name. Now the next thing, press comma, joining date. The next question is that the next one, because we are trying to look up value for the two criteria, which is joining date and the first name. The joining date, under which column can we see that one? Let's count it. You need to count it when you are using VLOOKUP. But XLOOKUP is not like that. You don't need to be counting how many columns to return. Now, this is first one, column A, 1, 2, column B, column C, 3, column D, 4, column E, 5, column F, 6, column G, 7. Therefore, column 7, we have under the joining date. We now type 7. Therefore, close the bracket with this symbol of this bracket. Not this one. No. The closing of the bracket is this one. That's what you will use. Then comma, it will ask you for the next question. Now the next question will be approximately matched, the one that match it exactly. You put 0 there, it is 0. Close the bracket with normal bracket and press enter. It will give you the two results together, which is first name and the joining date. What is the first name for this employee ID? 101001 is Sunday, and the joining date is what? 1st of January 2022. January 2022. Perfect. Now let's use XLOOKUP. XLOOKUP, press is equal to XLOOKUP. The XLOOKUP first question it will ask you is that what is the lookup value? What exactly are you looking for? The way VLOOKUP asks. You now say that what I'm looking for is this employee ID 101001. Press comma. The next question it will ask you your lookup array. This one did not ask for table array because VLOOKUP asks for table. This one did not ask us for the range, did not ask for the table array. It asked us for the lookup array. Lookup array means that the column where I can see this employee ID. I don't need all the table. Only the what? Employee ID. Just tell me where I can just find this board. Is it exactly in K2 or Ojota? Exactly. Now you will now come here to highlight only that column where you can find what? You can find the employee ID. Control Shift arrow down. Now press what? Comma. The next question it will ask you that return array. Return array, it means that if I see that employee ID, what do you want me to return back for you? Now I want you to return back the first name because the first name is the one I'm looking for. Just highlight it like this, down, brackets. If not found, if I did not see it, what do you want me to put there? Just say put nothing with double dots, type missing and close the brackets and press enter. You see that it will give me answer for the what? Sunday. Sunday. Now if you want to do the same thing for this one, you can just type XLOOKUP. Because VLOOKUP, we can just say that give me the two answer at the same time. But under the XLOOKUP, there's no way you can use the two because it's what is going straight to the point. So what exactly do you want me to return? But VLOOKUP pick up all the table, all the map, so that you can just select whether it's column 2 and column 7. I can find what I want to return back for you. Now, XLOOKUP, the first question, lookup value. What are you looking for? I'm looking for this employee ID, comma. The next question, lookup array. Where can I see that employee ID? Just go straight to the column, highlight it from the beginning, and pick it, comma. Now, what do you want me to return? I want you to return joining date, which is under this column, and pick it and press comma. If not found, just put missing there. Close the bracket and press enter. It will give us the same answer. You see that it's the same answer. If I click another employee ID, it will give me Samson, which is employee ID 101004. Samson, he joined on 2018. Employee ID Samson, the first name Samson, this one. Joining day 1016 2018. The same thing if I use the XLOOKUP to look for the same employee ID, it will give me the same answer. That is it. See, they are performing the same function. Just that if you prefer VLOOKUP or XLOOKUP, the one you prefer, just pick it. Yes, the next topic we are going to treat is pivots table. Pivots table. Now we have this huge report here. Huge report of what we have sold so far to our customer name, customer ID, date that we sold the product, the month, the state where we sold it, and the branch, price per unit, unit sold, total sales. You know, your boss may not have all the time to be giving him all these reports. Your boss want to see the summary. I don't have time for all this. Pivot table summarize the whole big data in a way that will be understandable to your what? To your boss, because they don't have all the whole time to be studying all these reports. Pivot table summarize reports. Now let's begin. Before you begin, come to the insights here. Click on the insights here. You will see pivots here. Click on the pivots and click what? Click on the table slash range. Then it will ask you question. Do you want to put it in a new sheet, or you want to maintain it, you want to stay in this existing sheet here? Existing sheet here. If you say you want to stay in this existing sheet here, it will ask you the location you want to put it. Now let me give you the shortcut of this. Instead of going to insight, come to the pivot. There is a shortcut that you can press. Just press Alt NVAT. It will ask you for the same question. Instead of traveling, going to the insight, go to pivots, all those one. Now, the next one that we are going to do now is that it's going to ask us, do you want me to create the report, the summary in a new sheet, or you want to maintain the existing? Now, let's say that we want to maintain the existing sheet. We are not going to another one to create another sheet. Don't create another one. Now, it will ask you for the location. Where do you want to put it? Now, press. You don't need to press is equal to. Just come here and click here. Let's start from here. Just click here. Automatically, it will say what? Under this K1. This location, that's where I want you to put the summary. Click OK. When you click OK, it will bring out this. When it bring out this, first, your boss can ask you that how many goods that we sold based on the what? On the product name. Now, let's start from the product name. Where is our product? This is our product. Put it under where? Under the row. When you put down under the row, come to the total sales. Put this one under the total sales. Let's see our result. You see? Based on what? Based on the product that we sell. Now, which one is the highest? The shoe is the highest, which is 32.7 million naira that we sold most. Now, if you want to check again that based on this product that we sold, from which each state that we sell these goods, now you can bring this state to under column. When you put it under the column here, you will see from each state that you sold the goods. The bag, we sold it from the Ekiti 1.3, we sold 2.2 from Ibadan, we sold 11.9 million from Lagos, we sold 4.6 from Ogun State, we sold 4.2 from Osun. The total of goods that we sold for the bag is 24.4 million naira. The bag here, which is 24.2, and the shoe still remain the highest, which is what? 32.7 million naira. Now, if your boss now say that, okay, I want to know the total goods based on the states. I don't want it based on the bag. Okay, I want to see the goods that we sold based on the location, which is states. Now, before I do that, let me teach you how to use slicer. If you want to use slicer. This is slicer. Inside slicer, click on this. It will ask you, let's pick states that you want slicer for the state. Click OK. Now, this is slicer. This is one column, isn't it? One column. If you want to increase the column to 2, we have increased it to 2. Now we can now expand it. You can expand it, close it like this. You can bring it down so that if you want to filter for Ekiti, what we sold for Ekiti, it will only show for Ekiti. If you want to check what we sold in Ibadan, it will only show Ibadan. So And if you want to check the Ogun State, it will only show for the Ogun State what you sold. If you want to close the filter, you want to unfilter it, click here to unfilter it. It will show everything. Now let me delete this filter. I don't want it again. Now if your boss asks you that based on the state, I want you to show me the total of what we sold, you can still maintain this one if you want to maintain this one. Let me just pick it from state. You can unclick here and click this one. Now, based on the what? On the state, you now bring the state to what? To row. It will show where? It will show states, Ibadan, Lagos state. And if you want to add a percentage to know the location that sold most and the percentage, you can add percentage to it. Show from the highest to the lowest. You can add this amount again and drop it again in the value, making two value that is showing. And we can convert this second one to what? To percentage. When you just put your console there, right click. When you right click, you will see summarize value. You will see show value as percentage to grand total. Percentage to what? To grand total. Click it. It will convert it to what? To percentage. After I convert it to percentage, let's sort it. How do we sort? Right click again, come to the sorting, sort from where? Sort from the, this one is from the large to the small. I don't want from small to the largest. I want it from the large to smallest. Now, the highest is Lagos, where we sold 56.2 million naira, which is from 50%, followed by 18% Ogun State, followed by Osun State, 13.4 million naira. If you want to maintain this one, you can maintain it. Just copy this one. If you don't want to cancel it, drop it here and put it here. Now put your console here. You can now do anything. Maybe you want to do based on what? Based on the on the on the customer. You want to know the customer that bought goods most from us. Now let me take away the state. Unclick the state, or you can come here, drag it out. When you drag it out, it will remove. It's not there again. Come to the customer name, put it under the row so that we know the good we sold based on the customer. Now, this is the customer that we sold. The person that bought good most from us is what? Is Aregbesola. This is the customer, Aregbesola Enterprise, that bought 27.7 million naira worth of goods from our company. Percentage is 25.10, followed by Comma Nigeria Limited, which is 22.1 million naira, followed by Oluwagbemi Nigeria Limited, 17.3%. If you want to give incentive, or you want to, if you want to give gifts to a customer, you can give gift to the first customer, which is Aregbesola, as a compensation for patronizing our products. Yes, that is it. And if you want to check another one, you can check another one. Just maintain this one. Because I click outside, that's why that thing went away. You can just put it your console there. Anything you want to do, you can do it. Or you can just copy. Let's say based on the, let me copy it here. Let me copy another one here. Now, let me remove this customer name. I want it based on the dates. Dates. Yes, dates. This is it. Can you see it? Based on the dates, what we sold in January, what we sold in February, and what we sold. The highest month that we sold most is where? September, where we sold, no, not September, it's even December sef, 13.8 million naira. We have 12 point something. Let me sort it. Just come here, right click, and come to the sort from large to the smallest. Now it will bring it out. You see, December is the highest that we sold most. Maybe that's when our product is moving. That's why we have 12.5 percentage here. This is it. And if you want to change the name, you can change this name to total C. Instead of this sum of C's, I can remove this sum. Let me remove it. Press enter. Pivot field name already exists. It did not allow me to do what? To change the header name. But there's something I can do to change it if I want to change it. Now just create a space here. A space. Um, Before this one, just create space. You see, I've created space. Space is in between here. Like I was saying that you will create a space. When you create the space here, after you edit it, press enter. You see now it allow me to edit it. And the same thing as this one. If you want to change this one as well, remove the sum of is the same thing as total. Just create a space, one space, and press enter. It will allow you to edit it. Yes, you can change the header if you want to change this header, like state. Let's call this one state, revenue by state, and call it revenue by state. This one revenue by customer, and this one revenue by month. And if you want to change the color, you can change the color. How do you change the color? Come to the design at the top here and change any color that you prefer. If it is light green, this one, any one that you want. Now let's move forward. Let's go to the next topic. The next topic that we have is text join. Join two or more cell together. Like this one we have here, this one cell, this second cell, this third cell. If you want to add them together into a single cell, you can add them together with a function called TEXTJOIN. Press is equal to, type TEXTJOIN. The first question it will ask you is delimiter. Which delimiter you want to use to join these three texts together? We can use space, we can use underscore, we can use comma to join these three texts together: first name, last name, and the gender. Now let's use underscore to join these three texts together. The delimiter is what is asking us, which is the sign we want to use to join them. Is it space, is it comma, is it underscore? Now before you do that, you press the double dots like this and press underscore and press double dot again. Yes, you are done with what? The delimiter. They are asking you. Next, press comma. The next question it will ask you is that ignore empty cell. Say yes, pick truth. Yes. The next one, text. It will ask you text one, text two. Our first text is first name, comma, second text, comma, and the last text, which is gender. Close the brackets and press enter. See now, it has joined them together. The three cell, the three tests, it joined them together. Now, if I want to effect it to other one, just come here to the edge of here, double click it. It will give you the remaining results. Only Ahmed May and the Samson Oluwadamilare May. Now, if you want to do the test split as well, again, maybe somebody gave you tests like this and you want to split them into single cell instead of putting the three tests into a single cell. Now we want to split them. You just press is equal to, type test split, press tab. The first question the test split will ask you is the text. Where is the text? This is the text that join the three texts together, comma. The next question it will ask you, what is the delimiter that join these three texts together? Yes, the delimiter that join these three texts together is underscore. You cannot just type underscore like this. No. Before you type underscore, you need to do what? To put a bracket like double dot, underscore, another double dot like this before you can put underscore. And if you want it to return like text or something in Excel, you need to put double dots before you can do what? Put a command, the criteria you want to use. Then close your bracket and press enter. You see now, it has split it Sunday, Bada, and what? And May. If you want to effect the other one, just drag it down. It will give you the remaining results. It has split them again. Now, the next topic I want us to treat is flash fee. Flash fee. Flash fill can do the work of the text split, the text join. This flash fill is my favorite function because it can join the text together, it can split the text together, it can extract the one that you want to from this one. For example, if I want to extract the last 1, 2, 3, 4, the 4 digits of this one, this employee ID, just give one example. It will remaining one, the remaining one, it will split it out for you. 1007, 1001. That's the first test. This test I want to. The remaining one, 1010, I don't want it. I just need only 1001. Just give one example and do what? Press Ctrl E. It will give you the remaining answer. See, 11002, 1004, 1005. And again, you can also use it if I want to join these three tests together. Just give one example. Sunday underscore. What can we use to join the few? We have used underscore. Let me use space. Okay, rather space May. I don't want to use underscore again because we have used underscore before. Now I have joined the three tests together: first name, last name, and the May. Next thing that you need to do, just press Ctrl E. The remaining results will be given to you. Perfect. Kunle Ahmed, May. Samson Oluwadare Damilare, May. Omobolanle Bakare, female. Now the last one that we are going to treat now, it is called if function. If function. Now this is stock taking reports. We have system stock level, we have physical stock level, variance. We will be the one to calculate the variance ourselves. We have a stock of 55 in the system, and the physical one counted, we only see 52. It means that the 3 is missing. Now let's calculate the variance. Press is equal to, it means that the physical will be the first. Physical minus system stock level. Press enter. Wherever you see negative, it means that it is a negative variance. Wherever you see positive, SS, it means that it's a positive variance. Wherever you see is 0, it means that it's perfect. There's nothing lost. Double clicking. Now, this one is perfect, 0. It means 65 in the system and 65 we counted. Perfect. Now, if you want to use if function, just press equal to, is equal to, if, press tab. The first question if function will ask you is that what is your logical test? My logical test is that here, if this space is greater than 0, it means that it's positive. Yes, like I was saying, if this cell E3 is greater than 0, it means that it is positive variance. But if it's negative variance, it means that it will be less than 0. But this one is positive variance. If this space is greater than 0 and above, it means that press comma. It will now ask you, if it is greater than 0, what value do you want me to return? If it is true that is greater than 0, give me back whatever it is there. Comma again. It will now ask you, what if false? If otherwise that I see there, then put nothing. Just type double dot 2 times. When you type double, it means that put nothing. Close the bracket and press enter. Put nothing, I said is that if this space is greater than 0, then give me. But if not, give me nothing. That's why I put nothing, because this space is not positive variance. The next one I'm going to do, let me just double click here. It means that we have SS here. We have system of 84 in the system, and when we count it, we have 86. That's the what? Positive variance. We have 67 in the system. When we counted it, we have 69. It means that that is what? That is SS as well. Then the negative variance is equal to if, press select. Logical test. It means that if this space is less than, you need to understand the symbol. This symbol means less than 0. If it is less than 0, it means that it's giving us negative number. Press comma. If it is true that it's less than 0, then give me back this one. But if not, give me nothing. Just press double dot and close the bracket, press enter. You see that it's give us what? -3. This -3 because it is less than 0. That's why it's what? It's giving us. Double click it. See, all the stuff that have negative variance, it will just bring them out. -5, -6, -4, -3. Now, if I come down to, you see now, the header is not showing. I think I've taught you earlier in my, I think part 2, how to do what? How to freeze your first row or second row. Now, let's start from here that you want to freeze it from here. You just press Alt WFF. We have freeze it. Now, if I go down, it will show. See, before it wasn't show. If you want to remove it, just press Alt WFF. It will remove it. When I go down, I will not see the header. I don't know under what is this one. Under what is this one? Is it variance? Is it positive? I don't know. Therefore, it's good to freeze your your report, so that we see the header under what you are. Alt WFF to freeze it back. Perfect. Press enter. Just copy this one and paste it here. It will give you 4. Now this one, because I can see that this one is not giving me the right answer. How can this one be 23 minus 23 and the total is variance minus 23? Something is wrong. Therefore, I need to do what? Double click to see where the problem is coming from. Okay, you just copy this one and bring it here. No. What I want is that it should just what? Like this one. It added everything together. Let me just copy this one and paste it here. Yes, it's supposed to be minus 27. By the time we remove positive from the minus 27, it's going to give us total of minus 23. That is how to use what? How to use if function to do what? To calculate your positive and negative variance. You can use it for. This is where I'm going to stop. If you have any question, you can drop it in the comment section. I will attend to it. Thank you for listening. I remain Sunday Bada. Kindly subscribe to my YouTube channel for more videos like this. Bye.